What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the Knicks Cave. I'm Jan, the Knicks fan, your host, and let's get right into it. But before we get into it, I want you to do me one small favor. I want you to hit that like button. I definitely want you to subscribe, leave a comment if you want to know when the next video is going to drop. Hit the notification bell. 117 to 122. The Knicks walk away with a, I'm about to say victory, but y'all already know what the case is. The Knicks walk away with a loss. Um, in my last video, I broke down, well, not my last video, in a video, I broke down the New York Knicks wins and losses. I actually had Sacramento Kings beating the New York Knicks. So I know I shouldn't be too disappointed because I basically predicted the outcome. But either way, this game is not really about the win. I know a lot of you say, what? It's not about the win. But in my opinion, it was more about coaching tonight. And Tibbs did a bad job at coaching. And I'm going to get into that in a few minutes. But first, let's talk about oversight that I seen in the New York Knicks. And I know a lot of y'all heard me say that this team, I ain't say perfect, but I said we didn't need too much. What I want the Knicks to do in this year's draft or in free agency is find a center that can play with his back to the ball, who can still play defense, occasionally hit that three, but somebody like Sabonis. Um, but somebody that's not like Sabonis, because Sabonis have his weaknesses, and that's defense. And I know I'm asking for too much to have all that rolled in one player, but we need a center that can at least play decent defense, but could play with his back to ball, that can create his shots of his own. Somebody like Sabonis, it would make the game much easier for our other players. And last night, I thought the New York Knicks should have took advantage of Sabonis. I was about to say Cedric, um, Sabonis, and they didn't. Um, they should have fed Mitchell Robinson the ball down low, and they would have destroyed the Kings because once we did get to a point where it looked like the Knicks was going to win this game, but like I said, it all went back to coaching. It all went back to coaching. In that first half, I'm not even gonna lie you. The first half, this is what I mean. We had a chance to win this game because the Knicks played like crap in that first half. We shot 18 from 51, 35% from the field. We went 6 from 24 from downtown, 25%. Free throws, we was decent on our free throw, but we only made 11 out of 17, which we missed 6, shooting 64%. We had 23 rebounds and 12 offensive was on offense. We had 12 assists, 4 steals, and we had no blocks in that first half. Whereas the Kings came out, they shot 20. They had 27 out of 43. They shot 62% in that first half. Um, they went 7 for 16 from downtown, 43%. 8 for 11 from the free throw line, 72%. They had 25 rebounds, and they had 3 offensive rebounds and 18 assists, 5 steals, and 1 block. The New York Knicks, although they was shooting terrible, the score was only around, well, by halftime we was down double digits, but we made a fight. We came back into this game, and as usual, what I get upset about is that Tibbs have no problem taking players out the game. But when it comes to Julius Randle, and this is 2 games in a row, that Charlotte Hornet Randle didn't have a good game. Brunson was hot. I'm not gonna lie. Brunson was starting that first half off very well. He kept the Knicks in the game as much as he could, but he couldn't return. That left foot was really getting to him. But it comes down to coaching, and we, the New York Knicks. When I say we, always remember I'm talking about the New York Knicks, and we have a chance. Not a chance. We are predicted to make the playoffs, and this same type of coaching cannot cannot get us out of the first round. I don't think so. If you're going to go to Julius Randle at least be having a halfway decent game. And if he's not, and you see that the team, the guys, because at that first half, the bench, let's be honest, the bench was not playing well. But in the second half, they came out and they did their thing. They did their thing. They cut the lead down to 2 points. That third quarter was one of the best third quarters the New York Knicks had in a long time. The Knicks went on a 25-10 run, excuse me, a 26-12 run. But Soon as we get within grasp of any, I don't know, whenever we make that move, and I know Julius Randle has been lights out in January and in February, but it's March. And I know he was a player of last week, but it's March. And you have to try different things when it's different situations. And Tibbs is not willing to do that. He's not. Okay, even if you're going to put Julius Randle back in the game, he should be more as a distraction. No, we're not going to get lucky every night with Julius Randle fumbling the ball, catching it, getting his composure, and putting up a 3 point shot to win the game. That's not going to happen every night. That's not. And to keep calling them plays when teams already know what you're going to do is the definition of insane. You understand? When you constantly repeat your same actions, it's insanity. And I'm not calling Tom Thibodeau crazy because he's a hell of a coach. And I'm not gonna lie, he have his faults. But every coach have their faults and their weaknesses. But at the same time, as I mentioned his faults, which is one of them, he had to learn to adapt. That's all I'm saying. Had he had he left that squad of Hartenstein, I am gonna jump off such. I want to say one more thing. He could have. Tom Thibodeau got to know when to use that challenge. If y'all watch the game, y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. That Hartenstein play, it wasn't a foul. Now I'm back. He got to know. I mean, excuse me. If he'd have left that squad in Hartenstein, Obi Toppin, uh, Barrett, yes, Hart, yes, and McBride. Because when McBride came in the game, that's what helped us with that 26 to that 26-point run. It helped us out tremendously. He got out and played defense. He held Fox down for a few minutes, but then when he took McBride out, Fox went crazy. Fox was only had 10 points, and then Fox jumped to 19 points. Fox went crazy. Started hitting shots once McBride got out. Brunson couldn't keep up with him because his foot was bothering him. Quickly was having a bad game. And this is what I mean about making adjustments. Quickly game wasn't what it was 2-3 games ago. Leave McBride in the game. So this is what I'm talking about. It's going to all come down to coaching. It is. It's going to all come down to coaching. If we're going to be successful in the playoff, Tom Thibodeau going to have to be willing to to take gambles. And if he's not, it's going to be a quick out for the New York Knicks because teams already know our whole offensive plan. If Brunson is not in the game, it's Julius Randle. RJ Barrett, to his credit, has been looking good in the last 4 to 3 games, and I like the way he played. Even when RJ Barrett having a bad game, he still has the passion. And the thing about it, the thing that bothers me about both these players is their lapses on defense. Julius Randle has when he let Lau just get behind him for that dunk, I was very upset. But he looked distracted all game. You know what I'm saying? And this is why I thought, in my opinion, and y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section, that he should not have been in the game in them last few minutes in the fourth quarter. And I know he's our superstar. I know he's our all-star. But last night, he should not have been in the game. We lost that game to Charlotte, so we really should have wanted to win this game in Sacramento. And I know, like I said, I predicted the loss. But last night, we could have won this game. We made moves last night as far as a comeback, and the coach just didn't keep up with the pace of the game or how the flow of the game was going and who had the hot hand of the game and who had the momentum, which player was doing the best job on the court. Because Quickly and Randall didn't have a good night, and they should not have been in the game in them last few minutes. That's my opinion, and I would like to know yours. And with that being said, but hold up before I say it, don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. All right? And with that being said, I want everybody to stay safe, stay healthy. God bless, and peace.